be harder to hear.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you. Have fun. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I did it again. I made another video. I'm so proud of myself. Hi, how are ya? Happy whatever day of the week it is to you and whatever time of the day it is to you, because I have no idea if you are watching this 2 days later, the same day, couple hours later, couple days before. I don't know how you're doing this, but how you doing? I hope you're having a great day. So the reason I am doing another video is because I decided, with help from you guys, that you really wanted to know some of the recipes that I make that are keto style. So I just want to let you guys know. So we are not solely completely 100% keto, but a lot of the meals that we make is keto based, because for a long time we were eating a lot of sugar, processed foods and everything, and we were just feeling groggy. It was just not a good time. So Nate found out about the keto diet, and we tried to go full keto for a bit. It didn't really work. So what we have done is we've taken bits and pieces of keto and turned it into like our daily. So today I'm showing you guys how I make the garlic chicken Parmesan, which is one of my favorite meals, and I think it's one of Nate's too. I hope it's one of Nate's favorites because I really like it, and so I make it a lot. So I'm gonna show you guys what exactly is in the recipe and how you bring it all together. And also, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about me, like a couple things about me that you guys might not know, that you might know, that you probably figured out, that you learned, that you picked up on because you're little sleuths and you're detectives and you're PIs, and I love it. So let's get started. It's actually a really easy recipe. So I'm gonna make this really easy for you guys. All this recipe is chicken, garlic, salt, pepper, Parmesan, mozzarella, sour cream, and cream cheese. So I found this recipe actually on Pinterest because all I did was search keto meals. And this was one of the first things that popped up, and I was like, okay, I like it, I'm gonna try. So the link will actually take you to a website called easyfamilyrecipes.com. So that's where I pulled the recipe from, and I use this recipe weekly. So one of the first things I always do is I pull out the cream cheese first, because you need the cream cheese softened. So what I do is I actually put it on the stove. Don't mind my candles. I told you guys I loved candles. I put it on the stove, and so when I set the temperature, it's gonna actually soften that cream cheese, and it's gonna make everything super, super easy. You set it to 375. Done the recipe, so if you guys wanna take a picture, whatever you need to do, this is everything that you're gonna need. Ta-da! See, I make it so simple for you guys. Do you love my shirt? Because I totally do, because Lord of the Rings is 100% my favorite movie. I also love Disney, so this shirt is like an accumulation of my favorite things, and I love this. Before we get started, you gotta get yourself a drink. Do it with me, guys. Hashtag not sponsored. So you just want to get a medium-sized bowl. You guys don't need anything like super fancy. We're actually gonna do this one. So we're getting salt, we're getting pepper. All right, so for the garlic, you need 4 cloves, that's it. That's all you need. Pressed garlic. I thought that there was only like diced and chopped. There is pressed. That was fun to learn. I want to teach you guys a really cool trick about the garlic too. There's an easy way to do it. I learned from my dad. Ta-da! Marie, it doesn't have to be perfect. You do the best you can. So here's our 4 cloves of garlic that we got the skin off of, and I'm going to show you guys how to press them. We're just going to set it up like so and smush. That is pressed garlic. So you're gonna wanna get a cutting board for this, because you definitely do not want the garlic on your counters. When you guys are making this meal, you definitely wanna take the chicken and you wanna cut it in half, because the chicken breasts are very thick and you need 2 pounds. That's a lot. So I've been reading the comments a lot lately, and I see that a lot of you guys are asking about how many tattoos I have. Just so you know, I have 5. I have 2 Lord of the Rings tattoos, because clearly I love Lord of the Rings. I also have a Disney tattoo. The Disney tattoo is my largest tattoo. it is Beauty and the Beast, which is also my favorite Disney movie. So you got your 4 cloves of garlic. You're also gonna get half a cup of sour cream, and then you're gonna get, technically, you're gonna use a full cup of Parmesan, but you're gonna split it into 2. So you're gonna do 2 half cups of Parmesan. First half is gonna go in there. The other half is gonna go on top when we're done. So you guys are gonna want 8 ounces of cream cheese. Break time. You're gonna wanna get 1/4 a teaspoon of salt and pepper and add it to that mixture. So like I was saying, I do have 5 tattoos, 2 Lord of the Rings, a Beauty and the Beast. I also have a blue and purple rose on my ankle, and I have a heart tattooed on my hand. Why on my hand? Because when I was in high school, I always drew a heart on my hand, and so I decided, why not just tattoo it onto myself, because I did it all the time. The flower tattoo was my very first tattoo, and I went to a tattoo parlor and I just picked it off the wall. That is a tattoo that I regret to this day because there was no thought to it. There was nothing meaningful to it. And so it's just a design on my ankle that just takes up space. So I have a tattoo artist that I am going to, at some point, get them to help me cover it up, hopefully with another Disney tattoo. All right, so just a quick recap of what we've done. So we have our 2 pounds of chicken. We have this. This is such a simple recipe. Really, anybody can do this. And you're just gonna wow your family when they come over and you have made this awesome, awesome meal. At least I hope. Nate's really the only one that's ever had this. I haven't shown it off to anybody else yet. So you're just gonna mix and mix and mix. So I'll just let you guys know, so when it comes to the chicken, when I put it in the container, I really don't add anything to the bottom, because I know a lot of times people use the non-stick sprays. You're adding so much cheese that it's not gonna stick. So the 2 Lord of the Rings tattoos I have an Evan Star on my foot, tattoo on my ribs. It is in Elvish. It's not in the Elvish script, it's just in Elvish. And it says, if you trust nothing else, trust this, trust us. It is what Arwen says to Aragorn before he goes off with the Fellowship. And you would only know that quote if you watched the extended version, which is 3.5 hours of your life that you will be so glad that you just gave up to Lord of the Rings. So you're just gonna put all of that cheese on top of the chicken, smear just a little bit on top of each piece because it'll be so much easier to pull it all apart once it's done cooking. You're gonna sprinkle the other half cup of the Parmesan and yet another half cup of mozzarella onto the chicken. And it's just gonna give it this awesome, awesome topping. And you know what? Don't be afraid of adding more cheese. So you're gonna take everything, you're gonna put it in the oven for about 25 to 35 minutes or until you have an internal temperature of 165 degrees. All right, let's get it out and see what we got. Oh, that's hot, that's hot, that's heavy, that's hot. All right, that looks really good if I do say so myself. I really appreciate you guys joining me on this fun little test run of me making you guys some of my favorite meals. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you guys will come back and maybe learn some more recipes. Either way, I'm so glad you guys spent some time with me today. I love you all, and I will see all of you beautiful people next time. Bye!